you talked with the liberal mainstream media. You've been a part of it. I know you've also been an entrepreneur and wrote about that. But the past few years, you've been very much immersed in Fox, Trump, etc. What impact has that had on you and your mindset, if at all?
Well, these are my stories. This is my story. It's essentially, this is the story I see, the story of our time. We are all involved in this. To a degree, I have been closer because that's what I do for a living. To the degree that it has changed me is to the degree, I suppose, it has changed all of us. This is the world we live in, and you had better come to terms with it in some way, which is what I try to do as a writer.
Do you think we've become more inured to the impact of Donald Trump and Fox and such?
Of course we have. I think this is an interesting moment in which people have not really come to terms with the fact that, although we see this unfolding every day, I think the ultimate moment in which Donald Trump could become the president of the United States again is something that virtually no one has yet gotten their heads around.
Who would you be keeping your eye on? You've been part of this, ongoing exercise, as you say, very close to both people in the White House, within Fox, etc. Are there particular figures you would keep your eye on in terms of who Trump would be tapping the next time if he does get to the White House? Because we know Ron DeSantis, not part of the inner circle. Who is at this point?
Yes, I would say Ron is not part of that inner, outer, or any circle. I think it's. I know a variety of people around Trump pretty well at this point, and there are good people around Trump. But one of the things about Trump is that he tends to attract people who say what he wants to hear, and I think that's often the measure of who takes the prime position at any given moment, and that moment is important there. So you could say what's going on now, but that will have really not necessarily have any meaning for months from now. Plus, there's so much that we have to go through here. The likelihood is that there will be 2 trials. What comes out of that? Trump is very much engaged in a tempestuous relationship with the lawyers around him, and they either become his. He either casts them out or draws them in. So that's going to be something kind of key to watch.